Today we're going to be reacting to how reaction videos ruined the internet. Lock in, bro. Let's go.
Oh my god! Did you see what XQC said about Mizcamp when he reacted to Hassan's reaction video about Sniper Wolf's tweet about Ludwig's video on Asmongold's short and how World of Warcraft is, kind of stupid, I guess, or something? I didn't really actually listen to the original point. I gotta make a green screen reaction TikTok about this and not say a single word! I'm just gonna stare blankly into the camera while I play someone else's video! Hey guys, welcome back to Scrolling Reddit, and today we're gonna scroll Reddit and look at things other people made. Let's just jump into it. Did you see the new drama? You gotta watch this new TikTok reaction! Oh my god, spill the tea! I got a tweet about this! Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god! Oh, I can feel my brains leaking out of my ears! Oh, quick! Someone turn on Townsend's! Today we're gonna make George Washington some fried chicken. Oh my god.
Bro, let me talk about this actually. Now see, the thing is, as you can see, there's chapters. This chapter, so I think it's gonna start actually like being, yeah, it's gonna start talking like proper in a minute. But like, let me talk about this right now. The thing is, bro, there is no place to make easy money or get easy views. The truth is, yeah, because it's so saturated, it's easy to make, but so that makes it saturated. So you have to distinguish yourself in like the little thing. Like, how many people are doing animations? The more people doing animations, the harder it's going to be to actually succeed in them. Anybody can make reaction videos. So I get your point, but it's not easy, bro. Like, it's not easy.
I can feel it healing me. Thank you. What is up, my little goblins and ghouls? It's me, a somewhat circular internet guy making internet videos talking about other internet people making internet videos. And I, for one, feel sick. I'm aware this isn't an overwhelmingly uplifting topic for a video, but I gotta get this shit off my chest, man. I genuinely have real fears about how current internet video content is created, distributed, consumed, and replicated, and the general direction that the average aspiring creator is headed. I feel the actual act of creation is slowly being damaged over time. And before you say anything, no, I'm not putting only animators on some infinitely tall, sanctimonious pedestal. We chose the worst content genre, and it unfortunately takes a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears to make anything. Mostly the tears part. The desire to become an influencer, sorry, I just thought of that term, has never been more colossal, and the routes in which individuals will take to achieve that has never been more accessible. And with that, you'd think the quality of the content would skyrocket with the heightened output, but I think we've seen quite literally the exact opposite. But do not get it twisted. There are absolutely outstandingly talented creators popping up on every corner of the internet at all moments of every day within every genre. I'm not...
Well, I get your point, but like, what's hard work? Just a bunch of edits. Like, you see those videos where there's like guys just editing shit, and it's like this going here, this going here. Like, that's not really entertaining, bro. Like, the chillest, like the best things that you want to watch the most is like shit where it's like, yo, like, it's fun, bro. Like, he's got a good personality. Watch the reacts content. I've never watched a normal video like since what? Unless I'm filming, bro. Otherwise, I'm watching people react to it because it's just more fun having someone there. Makes you feel like you got friends. Nah, babe, that makes it sound like it's whatever,
some
man.
jaded old man pissing up at the clouds and wondering why it's raining. Curse you, weatherman! But the platforms people make content on, especially TikTok, and we'll get to that, are often predatory at best and extremely damaging at worst. And these problems are
Oh, we want to talk about predatory. You know the Temu flipping slideshows? Oh my days, the lawsuit's coming, bro. You know how many times they just fooled me into swiping, bro? Pisses me off. If you don't know, on TikTok you sometimes get Temu ads and they're like, yo, act like it's a slideshow and you can go to the next picture. Instead, you click on the ad and it takes you to... It's like those little ads with the smallest ever X sign or the fake X sign. Oh my days. Let's talk about that, bro. We need to unionize and sue those people, bro. I swear down. Pissing me off, bro. I used to fall for that all the time as a kid, bro.
Even more when we realize how content gets recommended and in front of your eyes to begin with. Let's start with vertical content as a medium. Vertical videos are now the single most consumed form of digital entertainment in the world by a long shot. It has completely cannibalized almost every single form of digital content entirely and has now landed as the main form of content you're probably going to see on a day-to-day basis. Vertical short-form content as a medium was designed to function like a bag of chips, extremely easy to consume with one hand, no thought is really put into ingesting them, and you'll often find yourself eating way too many and probably feeling bad by the end of it. Vertical videos obviously cater to your scrolling thumb. Give me a break! please! You can swipe through hundreds, if not thousands of videos extremely fast, but this also created an awkward tall aspect ratio, which, by the way, after so many reposts, can make the most horrible watching experience ever fucking created. These videos are also meant to be short, usually between 15 to 60 seconds. Even though some of the vertical content apps are trying to move away from this rule, we still see that the majority of the content remains in this zone. All in all, this form of content is meant to beam thousands of videos a day into your little brain holes, which by design will more than likely mostly consist of low quality, low effort videos that you'll forget about extremely fast. And that's sadly understandable. Honest question, why would you spend a ton of time making one of these videos if it's probably going to get scrolled past or even watched entirely, forgotten about, and buried under 500 other videos in that same hour? Answer is, you don't. That's the name of the game. Sure, there are some incredibly talented creators making high concept, high effort content on these platforms, and I'll link some of my favorites in the description. And I myself try my hardest to make sure everything I make is high quality, funny, and worth watching, but that's incredibly rare on these platforms. Now, of course, I'm not some prude that thinks only the most amazing content should exist on the platform. I mean, oh boy, you're watching one of my videos.
Bro, like, the thing is, people act like social media is easy. He's got a point. It is slop, but like that's not going to take you anywhere, bro. Like, you look at these streamers, you look at Actual Speed, you look at Jinxie. They act like they're stupid, bro. None of them are stupid, bro. These are smart ass people. You know how everybody has a phone? Anybody can be an influencer, bro. Anybody, bro. Like, basically anybody in the first world. Like, to stand out, and everybody wants to be. Stand out, it takes so much. It's not easy at all. Streamers, you're not going to be a top streamer unless you're clipping, bro. Unless you're doing this editing, bro. Like, to be a YouTuber, you need to be able to, guess what, bro? Thumbnails, video editing, video concept. Like, it's not easy, bro. Nothing's easy in this life. No money comes easy. Because if it's easy, the demands for money is always here, bro. If it's easy, people are going to fill that in and it's going to go back up here. Whatever it is, a normal job, it's like this. It's linear. You make money like this. With anything creative, or like you're building a business or you're doing this, it's like this, bro. It's like this. You start off, you do nothing. You got to learn until you can compete with these people. Then you can skyrocket, bro. Until you're past that stage where people quit. That's some real ass shit, bro.
I know, buddy. I know. Let it
I just
out.
cook.
But what this effect does is shoehorns users into making as much content as humanly possible, but there's only a few ways you can reliably do that, the most popular one being theft. Funny sound bit or joke someone else made? Use it! Someone else's funny video? Put yourself in front of it. A popular bit or trend? Steal it 1 for 1. Freeboot entire videos and react to freebooted videos. Yoink an entire audio clip you didn't make, add a text-to-speech voice and some fucking GTA 5 gameplay or Subway Surfers, and rot your viewer's brain until they become a pile of sludge.
Stop right there, Circle. We're the argument police.
Argument police.
And your argument is stupid. Are you honestly saying that this sort of behavior hasn't always been apparent in the content space?
Hey.
Bro, you know what it is? You don't know what to do with that. Give me it, bro. Give me it, bro. You get what I'm saying? When I see a clip and I'm like, yo, I can do this so much better. Give me that, bro. On TikTok, you already know, bro. Like, thing is, with content creation, if it ain't copyrighted, it's not yours, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, anybody can post that shit. And it's like, yo, nothing really is high effort. Let's keep it a buck, bro. I just contradicted the point I made about this being difficult. I don't mean it like that, bro, but it's like, you don't have rights over, oh, I wrote this on this video under this audio, bro. Like, shut up, everyone. That's what the platform's about, bro. It's about using other people's music and doing that fucking dance. I'm onto absolutely nothing, bro. I am waffling. Play this clipping video.
Officers! Take the wife somewhere nice, okay, Ted? We've all had our differences, right? But we can all fucking agree that this is bullshit, right?
What is that?
This is Instagram Reels, recommending, encouraging, and auto-generating a video for me using someone else's video formula and slapping on an audio I didn't make to post and call my own.
Jesus Christ.
And I want your badge number, rookie. I've never seen your face before. Where's Georgie, huh? You know, his old partner? Don't you bring up Georgie. You know what happened. I can speak about him as much as I'd like. You know damn well I loved him too. Theft, stolen ideas, freebooting, unoriginal material, and everything in between has existed since dinosaurs were objectively the best subclass to spec into as a child.
But I want to play with trucks.
We are learning about the Plesiosaurus! But never has video manipulation and theft been as encouraged and
Bro, little kids that were into dinosaurs were always so weird, bro. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro.
easy to access as it is now. Oh, that joke you saw was funny? Click this little button, steal the entire thing, and do it yourself. Often you'll get more views than the original. And even if you use the unconventional classic forms of theft, it's still completely encouraged because they don't combat it whatsoever, and flagging stolen videos literally does nothing at all. Me and my friends have tried on hundreds of different occasions to stop this blatant stealing and identity theft, and TikTok refuses to do fucking anything. I mean, look at this bullshit. Fuck! Do you know how
But bro, like, you gotta adapt. The worst thing to happen is like when people try to, oh, you're holding it back, bro. Like entertainment, bro. You gotta adapt to it. You gotta find a way to use that. Like, you don't want to fight that. Why am I acting like I know what I'm talking about? Why am I acting like I flipping know what I'm talking about, bro? Play the video.
many times I've had comments on my videos asking me where the original audio came from? Me! It came from me! It came from my lungs and my heart! Almost every app has multiple features specifically designed for streamlined theft, reposts, remakes, and freeboots. TikTok obviously being the absolute worst offender here. It's easy to access, it's shoved in your face, it's put into targeted ads, and it continues to push the idea that anyone can become rich and famous through just a few simple taps. Take it from someone that makes videos for a living, including mostly really short ones. This mindset that anything and everything is free game, stealable, reactable, and that you should do all of these things, and if you do it over and over again, you'll become a super famous content creator, is straight up predatory, especially on these apps where there are so many impressionable Play-Doh-brained children. About 6 months ago, I filmed a TikTok reaction video for my second channel. I had some buddies of mine curate some of the most insane videos they could find so I could watch them live on camera, laugh at them, and do some commentary over them. I actually really enjoyed making the video. Some of the clips I watched were genuinely funny, and I think I made some pretty good jokes as well. But almost minutes after I finished exporting the thing, I had a horrible feeling wash over me. I just stared at it in my video folder for like 5 minutes straight, like it was some ancient evil artifact that should never see the light of day. It was worthless content, built off the backs of those that actually made funny, watchable content. Sure, I made some jokes and I did my best to add to it, but was it really even worth uploading? What was the point? I had made literally nothing. So I deleted it, and I never really looked back. XQC has recently found himself in some heated discourse related to the same topic, and has also been kind of made the poster boy of the entire issue. It's a growing sentiment that reaction content is
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. XQC is one of those guys, bro. Like, he's not even reacting, man. He just sat there laughing. When he talks, he's basically waffling, baby. Plays the video. Nah, I'm joking, bro. Let me tell you something. Social media, you get rewarded based on how entertaining you are, bro. You don't get rewarded based on flipping that. You get rewarded based on how entertaining you are. If his video does better, he was more entertaining. If XQC is in the top left, he's doing something right, bro. Like, the views don't lie, bro. The views don't lie. If he's getting high views, he's doing something right. So you can't sit there and say, yo, XQC is doing nothing. He's doing nothing. Why is he getting views then? He's doing something right. He's doing something right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, WXQC, bro. No hate towards XQC. I love you, XQC.
lazy, easy, and theft, which is interesting because as a society, this thought has bounced around quite a lot. Jinx was early to the React craze and instantly got blasted by the entire internet. Years ago, the Fine Brothers were extremely popular, but then tried to copyright the very act of being a human with human emotions. That mixed with some horrible other shit, they then fell into a downward trend and faded into the void. But now it's 2023, and reaction...
Bro, how are you gonna copyright stealing other people's content? Not stealing, but like, you get what I'm saying, bro. What, bro? What?
Content
weird,
couldn't be more popular or more divisive if it tried. You'll now find hundreds of thousands of clips of every creator live streaming YouTube and watching other people's content. Often not even speaking, sometimes eating food. And the hilarious worst one is when they get up and leave entirely, leaving the video to play on their channel with zero added input. XQC has been called out for this numerous times, and this started a wave of people in general calling out this form of content. On the other side, you have those that argue that this is a good thing and it bolsters and inflates smaller smaller creators when they've been seen by such a massive audience. But this has been proven to be false most of the time. It's very rare that these smaller channels receive any significant bump, and it often actually scraps many chances of you organically watching the original video yourself because...
Bro, but the thing is, yeah, as I said, they wouldn't be getting these views if they ain't doing something right, bro. There's nothing wrong with reaction videos. It's saturated, so the things they have to do to stand out, they're working hard, bro. And XQC, even if he isn't, bro, people are watching him for a reason. He's an entertaining guy. He's doing something right. I'm not. I'd rather watch a video with XQC reacting to it, I guess. I think so, yeah. Like, what?
Why would you watch an hour-long video with a Twitch streamer and then re-watch that same video again by yourself?
That's facts.
Ooh, I bet you guys know the answer. Say it with me now. You won't! Now, of course, XQC isn't the problem. No single person is the issue. It's a multi-headed hydra. Sniper Wolf probably being the biggest and most fucking annoying head of them all. Her content is genuinely the most deplorable, shameful, most embarrassingly vile, blatant theft on YouTube. She will fully steal popular videos, crop out the watermark, not give credit, and then often steal the top comments from that video and call it her joke.
She hit it with a Hadouken.
The powers of my theft. It's gotten so...
Bro, but come on, would I rather read the comment myself or have a pretty good looking female read it for me, bro? I mean, yeah, as I said, they're doing something right, bro. You play to your strengths. You play to your strengths. You're an entertaining guy and you got something that stands about you. Like XQC going, but like, yeah, capitalize on that, bro. She's a good looking female who is into YouTube and is quite funny. Even if she is stealing content, right? Like, I don't care. And this is why Brent Rivera keeps on getting hate, bro. I don't understand the Brent Rivera hate. Like, bro, he has an audience. Piss off, bro. Or he's stealing my content. If you can't copyright it, if you can't take it down, it's not yours, bro. It's not yours. It's not your content, bro. Like, nobody can. The internet is a free space, bro. I don't like when people try holding it down. There's an argument to be made to why copywriting should exist, but at the same time, I'm like against it, bro. I don't think anyone should have control over something, bro. What am I talking about? Did I cook, bro? Did I cook?
Films has created a parody channel where he does Sniper Wolf bingo streams and predicts what she'll say because her disgusting theft content is so formulaic and predictable. This is Sofo Antonio shit on steroids, people. Come on, why have we fallen so low? Data breaches, extremely predatory algorithms, hashtags and trends that prey on negative emotions, attention span killing frameworks, and some of the worst misinformation and the NPC fetish trend put aside for a moment. TikTok and many of its wannabe clones has permanently changed the landscape of content creation. But let's slow it down, let's take it back a few steps and throw it back as well. There are some benefits to this new system though. It's easier to enter the world of content
That was mad. I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Creation, and people are no longer gatekept behind editing softwares or expensive equipment. Sometimes hilarious and impressive collaborations spawn from these stitched together videos. And many commentary channels, old and new, actually make transformative content that highlights and plays well off of this increased output of content. They strive to actually add more value to the original source, not just rip it off for easy content. And I've absolutely seen users take pre-existing audio clips and modify or enhance the joke, making it even better. And to be honest, I myself enjoy a lot of stuff on my feed. I'm constantly sending the most insane and bizarre clips I can find to my friends, sometimes crying from laughter or cringing at the dumbest shit. Oh my god. I actually think we've seen a sort of renaissance when it comes to old 2008 style videos that you'd find on YouTube back in the day. Now that everyone has a camera in their pockets, it was inevitable that we'd see an influx of horrible content, but we've also gained an increase of hilariously raw, insane clips. I mean, where else could I find this?
Take this!
And even though my memes and cursed video folders on Instagram bring me a lot of joy, I think my point here still stands. I may fall victim to the parasitic nature of lying in bed and scrolling for way too long, but I still don't think this new world of content creation is necessarily a better one. We used to kind of have two separate digital hubs for everything, one being social media, where you could say or post literally anything, and it kind of didn't matter, and most of it wasn't worth reading, but it wasn't really meant to be. Then you had content creation platforms like YouTube or Twitch, just to name a few, where at least the elevator pitch was to at least strive to make content that's worth watching. These two hubs have now blended together, creating a homunculus of bandwidth centered around every living thought imaginable, forever etched in.
Bro, but like if no one's gonna watch it, it's not gonna get any fucking. If it's shit content, it's not gonna get any views, bro. Like that's my main counter argument here, bro. Like They're assuming it gets views either way. It doesn't, bro.
To the internet as soon as you can think it, which I reiterate isn't a wonderfully uplifting notion considering every young impressionable child has a phone or iPad now. And studies now show that this level of early integration often leads to heavy mental health problems with increased rates of anxiety and depression. Not only that, but TikTok has been proven to, and sometimes in a few minutes, be able to pinpoint a person's interests, including depression, and overfeed a user with only those videos and relevant hashtags. Which is a little dystopian.
But I was anxious before TikTok, so maybe I'm just fucking cooler than you. I don't know.
But with all of this in mind and outside my rambling, we return to my original critique and the original issue at hand, reaction content. Every issue I've outlined previously does nothing but embolden it. It facilitates horrendous theft, it encourages a quantity over quality common practice, and it pushes the argument that making one-to-one copy accounts is normal and should just be accepted. It would...
Yo, let's keep it a buck. If SS Sniper Wolf was a guy, and as I said, you play on your strengths, but if SS Sniper Wolf was a guy, she wouldn't be cracking 10 views, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. 10 views, she wouldn't be cracking. Why am I doing that? I'm moving bare zesty, bro. Did you guys see that? On my life, no, I'm moving crazy right now.
take me
Play the flipping clip.
over 100 videos to accurately break down the pros and cons with this current content landscape, but I feel I have to somewhat explore all of these topics to properly articulate myself when it specifically comes to reaction videos. Vine was nearly the exact opposite of what we're seeing today. Because of the harsh 6-second restriction, creators were forced to be quick, clever, and genuine with their content. That paired with a simple UI and barely any content creation features, we really did have an influx of people at least trying their hardest to be as creative as possible. Necessity is the mother of invention, and the road less traveled is usually a bumpier one. Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Oh, hey, people don't really come by here that often.
But I promise, if you want to make stuff, it'll always be far more fulfilling, even if you don't see the stupid number go up, which frequently is artificially inflated on these apps anyway. Now I'd like you guys just to try a little exercise for me. Scroll your feed for 10 minutes and really take note of how many things you see that are 100% originally created and get back to me with the results. Next, if you make content on any platform, challenge yourself to make something totally original. It can be super simple, just make it yourself. Don't steal an audio clip or a joke or an easy trend, someone else's video and add fucking Family Guy clips to it. Make something with your own damn hands and be proud of it. In short, I hate reaction videos. I hate the current lazy reaction culture so much it drives me freaking crazy. But maybe the entirety of my anger stems just from that fucking annoying TikTok voice.
This is Somi when I steal Circletoon's videos.
W flipping video, bro. I shout out to Circletoon's HD. I'm too lazy to put it in the description, which is basically everything he's advocated against. But I can't lie, bro. It's too much work. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Yeah, I'm never gonna be doing not original shit. Sounds bad. I will be, bro. Like, this is good content, bro. I'm putting a lot of effort into this, bro. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. All right, goodbye.